Yes, member, bro. So 20 kazi, huh? Who's calling?
Okay, Catelo is calling me. I don't know. Is it the same?
Ebu jibu ski.
Hello. Hapana, si Shikuku. Pole bro.
Ati Shikuku. You guys, that is funny.
Okay, what gave it up? Kwani naka mlunzi ama nimekaa na wewe sana hadi saa hizi your energy imerub off on me.
You guys
kama mluya tu.
That is funny. Wewe bana, so karibuni sana to Blissful Banter live recording.
Welcome mazee to our first audio live. Kamera imekataa kufanya kazi, sasa tukasema tufanye nini? No.
Are we going to give up?
Sasa wewe tulirehearse, sasa lazima utangaze maneno yetu. Sasa we are just trying something new.
We are trying something new because of
tumechoka na video. Tumetoka na video, tunataka kujaribu audio. That is what is happening.
Never say die. So if you're listening on Twitter, karibu sana Moses Kiaria. If you're listening later on YouTube na hautuoni, pole maze.
Haina shida, unajua kawaida uonekanangi, so kuna
maze you guys. But I tell you what we are saving on lights, eh? Unajua bili ya stima inapanda sana
mno.
Kwanza venye dolare maze sasa imefika 161 bab.
5.
Shit. Huh?
Do you think this is the beginning of the end?
You guys,
may financial ruin.
May I tell you, may I want to change my name to Lanmo Kisiangani. Nihamie pale Zimbabwe, you guys, because then they already know how to live with a weak dollar, you guys. Huh? You guys know we are heading to Zimbabwe.
Me I saw a 1 trillion Zimbabwean dollar note. 1 trillion.
Seriously. I think Ruto is about to print Thaotano. You guys ukiona note ya Thaotano, you'd better really start worrying, eh?
You guys, uzuri Australia is always an option for me bana. So you guys, izeni jo.
You guys, do you think Australians need older immigrants, you guys? Because you guys hata mimi naweza fika.
I think kuna enough people wa kupanguzwa mavi huko. So wewe unaenda.
You guys unajua ni $150 per butt cheek, you guys. So if I wash 2 butt cheeks za mudhogo, you guys mazeni nimeingiza $150.
That is an office job in Kenya.
Yeah bana.
1 butt cheek.
Watu wa bank mazee wataniona. You guys, kuna best yangu Eriko, alikuwa ananiambia ati you know he has a visa to go to America. So he was telling me that some guys are pushing him to go, so they even organized someone from America to call him and convince him. So jamaa alikuwa anasema, "Wewe bana, kuja America bana. Wewe unajua kama mimi ndio naosha mavi. Lakini zaidi kuna $15,000 kwa bank." Na nikirudi mtaa bado natesa. Watu hawajui. But saa hii ukiniongelesha hivi niko na $15,000. You guys say ndio anaosha mavi.
Kwambie bana, saa hii wash bana, that is the way to go you guys.
You
regardless of whatever you are washing bana, as long as unaosha kitu saa hii uko mbele. Because hata nikwambie, this thing is, nikwambia there is a lot of human emotion tied to finances. Because if you think about it, umse yako na point. Okay, the work I'm doing is not fulfilling, no is it respectful. Aina integrity, aina dignity, aina anything. But at the end of the day, I'm making money. Where you'd rather stay in Kenya, have an office job where everyone calls you boss. Unajua, you have your small car, but you don't have that. So it depends what you value more. Like, do you value the money or do you value the respect and the need that comes with it?
But where is the place of dignity, you guys? You're earning the dollar, you guys. Because you know you can also go to town and become mongoed in there ask for some money.
Yeah.
You can go and simama hapo Koinange and start a new branch ya Wase. And then you earn your, I don't know how much it is to be shafted in this. You guys, how much do you think it is, you guys?
No, simdani utaniambia siku zenyu zilikuwa pesa ngapi? Because hapo muongea from a place of experience.
You can maybe think maybe the average, because the ass is what you call it's exotic.
Yeah, it's a bit nini.
So labda ni kedo 10 G's you guys for 10, a shot, you guys.
10 guizes.
Huh?
But the problem with
so
that,
you guys, one shot, this guy commongers you for maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Z, okay, who's lasting 30 minutes, you guys?
The foreplay, you guys.
Put a foreplay, you guys.
At 30 minutes.
Yeah, Z.
You guys, what do you know? 10 G's, you guys. You guys, you want to earn 10 G's now? Utaka kwa
there's a saying that says if you want to cut a tree, spend and you have 13 hours.
Sasa hiyo ndio
Spend 9 hours.
That is now
on
the
sharpening
foreplay,
the
you
axe.
guys.
So mimi nitakuwa na sharpen the axe.
You guys, that foreplay kwa gari all the way to
Yes,
the room.
ndio.
And then now when you fika there, they
But them au mademo wanakuanga na strategy by the way. Once umeanza kuongelesha washaanza kushika like they know.
Yeah, true.
Because wanasemanga the mind is the biggest sexual organ, right? So they get you in the mood because can you imagine like getting in the room with someone who's not even there sexually, like he's not even aroused, like you'll spend more time there. So if you're hearing me, man, and you're doing that type of business, spend most of your time sharpening the axe, and then the tree will fall.
You wear a thong, you guys. You guys, by the time
Just
that
make
guy
it sexy.
chomoing his trowel, you guys
It's
already
done.
bastard nuts, you guys.
But you guys
Na unaitisha pesa yako na fujo. Cheki wewe nipe pesa kabla tufanye kitu yoyote.
Do you think they can tell
What?
whether you last long or not?
Who?
Like them, like
The chicks, for example.
yeah, like they've done it for
Yeah, I think so.
long enough
I think
to
so,
know.
yeah.
They're
I think
like,
you can know last.
mm,
I think you can just look at a guy and know umseana ni last.
yeah, anahitaji tu kubasta. man.
Yeah, bana.
And
I
then
think
kuna-
I think it's very obvious because you see there's the anticipation, there's the search. You're driving around going on the streets, then you find the
There's
cheeky
the
ones.
unsurety.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're passing there, okay, you know you want it, but now you're not straight with it.
Yeah,
So
true.
they have to call you. They're like, si ukuje tu.
Me, if I was those chicks of Koinange, I wouldn't dress in a micro mini. Like I'd wear. Guys fantasize the people who they see.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe you dress maybe a official, like you just reduce the skin kiasi.
Yeah.
I feel like you're
So you go
showing
against-
everything.
Yeah, like it's been done for so long.
Yeah, bana, and no one wants.
So you just go there with
like
a
what's
knee.
there that now you haven't seen, you guys?
Like if I pass there and I see like one of those hoes with like women guilt, like they've covered everything. Like I'll be more intrigued. Like I'd want to see what's underneath. I'm like, what is?
And then you see you're comongering the concept.
Yeah.
Kuna best yangu fulani
The
alikuwa
idea.
ananiambia ati alipata dem fulani karao. So akaanza kukula o dem, ndio. So another day mazeo karao akakuja kwake na uniform. Was comongering while wearing the hat.
Oh. I am the OCPD now.
Mpaka wende wakamwambia wewe wacha hizo wewe. Ati jamaa alikuwa amevaa. He was wearing the police hat.
Yeah.
But you guys that is allowing the government.
You guys that's polite, you guys. Utumishi kwa wote. What do you mean?
But why is that so nice?
I don't know. That's
Mbona
the
alikuwa amefurahia hiyo concept ya kuvaa the crown. You know that thing is a crown, eh?
Yeah.
Because it has the emblem of the Gaba up on the front.
But
So
now you're the one on top. So you're in power.
You guys msa alikuwa in power, you guys, man.
For a brief moment, but nonetheless.
Who the fuck am I? You guys, your story in Bamba sana. So you guys, I'm telling you, if this shilling continues tanking, you guys, tutaanza kubeba do hapa na
mazee na manini, because ukiangalia most of these failed states inafika like towards the end. I was watching this movie called Escape from Mogadishu. So it's about how like North Korea and South Korea diplomats escaped from Somalia. Like when there was like an uprising.
Oh yeah,
1990
Black
something.
Hawk Down.
Yeah, that one, yeah. So wameenda kubai because now like hakuna mse hawezi buy ticket ya kutoka. So wako like there's a broker here. So wanaenda kwa mse, wanaona mse akijaribu kubai ticket, mse anampea ni kama box ya pesa. Mse anazirusha ako like hizi nisaidia, it's worthless.
For real?
So towards the end of like ndo watu waingie into this shits like economical turmoil and everything, like the currency is not even in terms of in times of war, like you'd rather have gold, you'd rather have like mtu anaweza hata maji, like water is more valuable at that point than
true.
Than currency.
True. Ule prophet mwenye aliingia ngori juzi kabla dedi alisema waanze farming. Unajua ule prophet
mgani we?
Si TB Joshua, you guys.
Oh, okay.
Ule mwenye aliingia shida ati anakumonga.
Niliona hiyo documentary yake.
You guys even had a joke, eh?
Yeah, I had a
joke mbona ili hata ile day.
Sijui jo.
Ama hiyo audience hawajui TB Joshua.
Audience hawajui TB Joshua.
You gonna chopia TB Joshua ma French diplomat. Hiyo audience ilikuwa imejaa, say you guys check who the heck is TB Joshua bana. But have you tried that joke in another room?
Nilifanya I think on Friday. But ilikuwa I think that the punchline I learned ni hiyo like nikisema I mean at some point, like, people actually believed that Jesus had come back as a Nigerian man. But I mean, I don't blame them, because Jesus did say that he'd come back as a thief. So hiyo ndo punchline yenye imeni
iliwaka.
Hiyo ndo imewaka.
Okay.
But I have a lot of me, but
that day nilikurumia you guys. Cheki, hey!
But kuna wangana sana.
Karibu nirudi kwa stage niambie audience wewe unakuanga mkali. Cheki, hey! Huyu jamaa anakuanga mkali.
Boy ni mnoma, just give him a chance.
Do you guys know TB Joshua?
I was given the light, you guys, after my first joke. So I don't know.
But those guys also conspired against you.
Yeah,
May I find that place, the Nini is too short, man. They should give a guy at least 6 minutes, man.
Yeah, it depends on who you are. So light unapewa according to relationship yako na the organizer.
The big kahuna.
The big dog.
Guy, maze. But your audience ukipata inaweza kuomokesha mbaya, you guys.
Bana.
Because you just record a clip and post it, you guys.
Yeah, maze.
Some of my best clips are from that place.
Like the backdrop is nice, like the lighting.
I think shida yetu ni Titus Mutai in a backdrop.
Yeah. If we work on that, we need to work on the optics by there as stand-up collective.
Yeah, bana, you guys. Titus Mutai is angushing us. You work at that guy as the guy for backdrop.
You get it reaches a point where Titus Mutai is deciding anything to do with how anything looks. Then we have failed.
Yeah, but
because yeye mwenyewe venye anavaa, it's not very convincing. Yuka kuna time mzee amekuja bazena utakuja ongelea sweater yake fulani ya Christmas.
I think alikuwa kama mimi. Alikuwa give up on life, you guys. But you guys ni poa umekama. Ndio mimi nilikuwa give up on life. Nimeona things are really tandikaing me left, right and center. You guys, Lapi, you guys, Simu, you guys. You guys. The other phone I thought I'd get, you guys do iko wapi, you guys. You guys bana. Then the one I've borrowed imeitishwa. Okay, what the fuck is this?
Ni kama venye uliomba akaona kumbe inaweza fanya kazi.
You guys bana. Things
you're gonna be fine. Kwambia it's always darkest before dawn.
So my plan was maybe to get some money niende Luandeti and stay there until things cool off, you guys. Cheki mimi nikipigia simu. Cheki ni aje Bashir? Vitu zime cool off. Naulizaje? Let me know guys don't want to talk to you when you go to Shags.
You have nothing to offer.
Cheki bro, usikate simu nakuulizaje? Vitu zime cool off. Kwa tunataka hello? Cheki you guys. Cheki nipigie. You guys know those ones nipigie.
Umeanza kutuandikia barua sasa.
You guys but no one is calling. And then when you tell someone nipigie they don't call back fast.
Mbona wakupigie you guys?
Okay, when you guys
because hata me time nilikuwa nakapitia in Nairobi. My mom used to, because I used to call her, I'm like, hey mom bana, rent imekataa nini, sijekula leo nini. Niambia mazee hizi mashida zote mimi siwezi kusaidia because hata mimi napitia. So ufanye hivi, rudi tu Eldoret.
Alikwambia hivyo? Seriously.
You got my thought of going back to Eldoret me ilikuwa nani.
Yeah, you got.
I'm like hapana.
That's like giving up on life.
That is exactly giving up because sometimes you look at all the things, all the decisions, everything that has led you to this point.
Yeah.
And quitting is just giving up on every like mbona ulifanya hizo vitu zote to begin with. Si haungezifanya.
Yeah, true man.
Yeah, so
but you know they say in cryptocurrency that especially if you're unajua kuhodl. Unajua kuhodl kuhodl for those guys who are listening is to shikilia the coin, don't sell. Hodl. So they say you've not lost the money until you sell. So for example, if you're holding Bitcoin and then maybe you bought it for $1,000 a coin, so it dips under $1,000 to maybe $850. Alafu, you know there's that panic selling.
Yeah.
So when you panic sell, you've lost.
Yeah.
But if you just shikilia,
it's gonna come back.
Yeah, it's gonna come back. And being a guy who's been on crypto, the first time nilingia crypto maze nilikuwa wanaitwa paper hands. Paper hands are weak hands. So when I think tokeas maze unauza vitu zako haraka. So nilikuwa na hama. So I ingia BNB nachukua BNB na inashuka nauza na buy sijui nini. You guys know I lost over a sock. You guys are doing that nonsense. 100,000. Checking my wife. Where is the money that we had put in the bank? Checking me. I had.
Have you been watching the news recently? Awoni oil and other commodities zinashuka.
You guys should choke at you guys.
But you guys story yote imenikumbusha you guys. Check this video.
Hawajui kwao kuna shamba inaenda. Tunaomba Waluya wenye wako Nairobi uondoke mara moja ukuje uangalie shamba. Wenye mmekaa Kongowea wenye mmekaa Kisauni, wenye mmekaa Likoni, ninawajua. Mumeolewa na Watiku huko, mmepotea. Na mimi sitaki vitu kama hiyo, kwa sababu tunaletewa shida. Tunaomba mfunge viraka saa hii, mrudi nyumbani, muangalie mashamba yenyu. Angalia squatter wanaongezeka Kenya. Alafu hata nyinyi mmekataa tu watu wasilime kwa forest. Kuna wengine
ati Waluya warudi nyumbani waangalie shamba zao.
Waangalie mashamba you guys. So maybe this is a sign from the good Lord that you go back to Lwandeti ndo. Masquatter wasingie kwa shamba.
Kuna shamba bigi ajab. You guys unajua juzi nilikuwa Njoro Now this quarter ameingia shamba yetu bana.
And you guys, do you know if they stay there, nilikuwa namsema if they stay there for 20 years 7 years like they can claim it. Also if there's a road passing through your shamba. Like if hiyo ni watu wamekuwa kipita hapo for like 12 years like that becomes like public property now.
Oh, for real?
Like you can't uwezi fence off useme ati now this is private property.
Yeah,
you need to be careful, man. Like I understand that like land is something that you buy and just unaacha you appreciate. But now if someone comes and lives there for a while then the government can take it away from you.
You guys, we found a squatter on the shamba, you guys. Mama fulani alikuwa amevaa hizo nguo za Prophet Owor, you guys.
Cheki, mimi nimechunga hii shamba, nimefanya security kubwa sana kwa hii shamba. Nani penye naenda nani ananilipia nyumba? Haya, nani anapepa vitu zangu kutoka kwa hii nyumba? Niliingia nyumba nikaipoma.
Ati aliingia. Unajua hiyo ni nyumba ya matope. Okay, my dad is weird. Alijenga nyumba ya tope kwa shamba, you guys. Jamaa alileta wasee kutoka Ocha. They built a mud house. Although it's still standing. So that but they broke the padlock, then they ingeared, you guys. A whole family.
Oh, okay. Hiyo nyumba already ilikuwa hapo.
Yeah, ilikuwa hapo.
Okay.
But there's no one staying there. So this mother broke the padlock and moved in.
So did you guys know there was someone living in
No, sasa nilifika hapo nikapata mama hapo mas.
So ulimwambia nini?
Nilimwambia lazima ahame, you guys. Ndio alianza hizo makelele.
Ukamwambia umempea how long?
Sema lazima tuende kwa ofisi. So nikampeleka kwa ofisi, you guys.
Kwa chief ama?
Ati?
Kwa chief ama mlimpeleka
ofisi ya hiyo esto.
Oh, okay.
Let me show you that mother, you guys. Ndio upate context.
Guy, I think when you umetoa hiyo sauti, I think I have a mental image
of that mother. Ndio hiyo, you guys.
Yeah, what's happening, you guys?
Nini? Oh, tuko kwa Twitter space.
Oh, so within me.
But anyway, if you're listening, jua tu kuna mama hapo.
Nimemuona. Muniamini.
But the guys are listening to the Twitter space.
Yeah, you guys, we have a couple of people.
If you're listening to the Twitter space, mazee tuko hapa live na Bashir, like we are recording the podcast kwa sababu hatuna simu ya kurecord video.
Mazee.
Tumeamua kuingia audio, brand.
You guys, unakumbuka last year venye ulikuwa unakapitia nikakwambia you guys, unaona hivyo unapitia saa hizi? You guys, the only way is up.
Mazee,
I think wacha nikwambie hivyo tena leo. Because clearly it can get worse.
So shout out to these guys on the Twitter space. So that squatter, we need to get that squatter out of the shamba. Otherwise tutakuwa na shida kubwa. And that shamba is prime,
Iko ni Nax wapi?
It's Nax next to, there's another golf course in Nax. Inaitwa I think Joro Golf Course. So right next to the golf course, you guys.
Right next?
Yeah, you guys can walk from that shamba into the golf course.
Yeah, that mother is gonna be rich, you guys.
You guys, that mother is living, you guys.
You guys.
So my prayers hapo Prophet Owor zinapenya, you guys.
You guys ataleta crusade hapo sasa.
You guys. So you guys, it's prime land, but that land we are supposed to divide it the whole family. So
everyone gets a piece. You guys are gonna.
So ikiuzwa 3 million divided by say 22 guys.
Kila mtu anapata 1700.
It's not even enough to get me out of this pit.
Have you ever heard that joke I have that I say that you could tell that my dad was not a rich man because we grew closer together after he died. Simply because there was no wealth to fight over.
Oh yeah, true.
I think you guys are the difference. Sasa itabidi nini mtakosana juu ya pesa.
But the 3 million divided into ni how much?
Ngoja nikufanyie. Simuuze in USD ndo mpate pesa mingi.
Yeah.
Mtafute a buyer who is willing to spend USD. You guys, do you have USD? Uko na any dollar on your size?
Yeah.
Kwa account.
Kwa nini kwa crypto nini yangu?
Crypto wallet.
Niko na USS.
Okay, 3 million. Million iko na zeros ngapi? Najua sijawahi ona.
06.
Okay, divide by 22.
Yeah. How much is that?
Yeah, I think unapata 13k600.
13k you guys. You kweli you guys?
136.
Oh,
363.
That's not too bad.
That's polite, maze. Hiyo tunaweza nunua kamera ya pod, at least watu warudi kutuona.
You guys.
So kama if you're listening maze, mtuombe maze atoke kwa shamba ya kina. Na mtuombe tupate mtu mwenye atanunua shamba.
Lakini unajua kwa hiyo 3 meter kuna tax gains in it.
Tax
there's tax on the gains sale you make on
equity.
Yeah. And then there's also lawyers fee you guys. So I think
your brother is a lawyer, so yeah atakulia.
You think he'll do it pro bono you guys?
Asilazima atakulia.
Yeah?
Amekuwa kingoja hii moment sana.
So you guys maybe I'll fika digs with Kedo 83k.
83k.
You guys will be rich you guys. You guys that day I'll really
kamera ingine hapa hatari.
Kamera gani you guys? Nitakuwa out your night. Hapo Gemini. Check it. Hey. You guys unajua pesa ya shamba ni tamu sana.
Mbona wase ufanyanga hivyo? Unajua LD pia inakuanga hivyo. So LD there's a place called Paradise. So Paradise is basically a brothel.
Oh, okay.
Basically that's
where it's called Paradise.
That's where you go. That's where you go when you want to get some of these women of the night. So you know LD is the hub for all these other small towns. So someone will be doing farming in, let's say, 10 all these other towns at Western. And then now they come and spend their money in Eldoret. You know, the same way someone can be living in Naivasha, Nakuru, and then they come to Nairobi to spend.
Same with Kitengela town. Guys from Kajiado, Namanga, Kite sasa ndio Nairobi City.
Yeah, wanakuja kuspend. So when you go there December, after hiyo time yenye December ilikuwa time ya kuvuna mahindi. There's a lot of traffic hapo. So most of them ni wase wa Ocha. Wametoka kuuza mahindi yao yote. Mse ameingia Eldoret akona kama 3 so. And then they go now to Paradise.
Shit.
You guys and squander.
Mazee, you guys.
Gains for an entire year. And that is the...
No, Wamasai pia wamepitia hizo vitu hapo Kitengela. The guy sells the shamba for 2M, moves into a lojo you guys.
Into a lojo?
Yeah, ban. Hizo lojo ziko hapo Kitengela town. So anaingia, anaishi hapo, paka hiyo doors naisha. You guys napata madem hapo, you guys wanawadish na wanakunywa paka hiyo do inaisha.
But you guys, your mentality pia, it's the same with these cartel people, like these Mexicans. Like for them they have a saying, and I think Muaf ndo alikuwa ananiambia, alikuwa anasema like for them it's like they'd rather live one day as a king than be a peasant for the entire life.
That's a tragedy, huh?
That's why they are so willing to die, and like they're willing to, like, to sell drugs and do all these risky things. Like, if I can just make this money and just live well for a week, then me I'm better off than
that's life on the fast lane. Also have a buddy who's like that. Manze akipata do you guy he fiekas it. Kuna siku manze wameenda sijui akahaya boat. Yeah, the guy is a good businessman. So but now he makes good money. But now when the money comes in, he has a huge crew. Akona crew ya waseka 10 MC Hammer style. So he bebas them, sijui wameenda Mombasa, amewalipia matiko.
Akona entourage.
Wanafika huko hivyo, sijui anawabaia mangodha. Because unajua ilikuwa all of a sudden.
Na toothbrush. Na shaving kit.
Check bro bana, sina ngodha bana, niliacha ngodha Nairobi bana, na ilikuwa all of a sudden.
That is the worst thing about being a yes man.
You guy, you become a bitch.
You guy akienda, there was someone kwa niambia because at that time I used to party a lot with my big brother. So yeye alikuwa mse wa kuchana jaba. So kulikuwa na mse fulani, I think he was a CID guy ama nini, but alikuwa na do. So wajua kuchana jaba is a communal thing. Huwezi enda kuchana jaba peke yako. So yeye ako na crew yake ya wase wa kuchana jaba. So all of them unaingia hivi unapata wote wamevaa kofia zinafanana.
Serious.
So apparently walikuwa wanachana pahali akashikia kila mtu kofia. You guy umse akitoka kwenda kwa gari, you guy ametoka na watu kama 3. So I'm saying like being a yes man, you guy to someone, you guy you can be really be sent quickly to the car to bring to retrieve a jacket.
And then you know if you get a chick, say when they go to Mombasa, say obviously they're bebang chicks. You know you need this guy to finance you and your chick.
And your chick, yeah.
Lazima muangalie. Lakini sasa these guys entertain these guys with stories. The yes men are very good at telling stories, you guys. Anakulamba you guys. So the money is just flowing. So this guy mazee wameenda wakahaya boat huko Mombasani. Wakaenda huko ndani ati kubinja you guys.
Huko international waters.
Yeah, bana. Can you imagine going to binja huko international waters?
So alikuwa anafanya some illegal stuff.
No, it's not illegal.
But no one can prosecute you.
What do you mean?
So you go international waters, you can do whatever the
but
fuck
you guys
you want.
Somali pirate can find you and your butt cheeks exposed, eh? Yeah, you guys utakuwa umemofend. Unajua si halal.
At all.
You guys unaweza pelekwa deep inside
Guy,
Somalia, you guys.
Gonna pigwa harpoon. Unajua harpoon ni
You guys unajua ukiumia matako you guys kupona ni hard.
hiyo ni ukweli ama mimi nimesikia hiyo kitu mara mingi sana.
Yeah, it's true. You guys being shot in the buttock is one of the worst things. Kwanza with a harpoon.
Unajua harpoon iko na hook you guys. So it's coming out with a pound of flesh.
You guys maze. You guys you love half a butt. You guys kuna siku tumeenda stag party fulani, eh?
Stag party ni.
Tunajua stag party. Say if you're getting married, so me and say Steve Charlo and kina Dag tunakuorganizea stag party.
Oh.
As in it's a farewell. So you're getting married next
So
weekend.
ni kama bachelor party.
Yeah, lakini saa ya maboys.
Okay.
You get? Yeah, bachelor party actually. So I take you to stag. There are normally stag houses where guys do stag parties. So we go to the stag house. Us guys have organized the party. Yeah? So tumepata madame, you guy. We've gotten a few chicks now mwenye watakudansia.
Yeah,
So
entertain your
utaka hapo
soul.
katikati and really
Enjoy.
dance. And then
Enjoy
if
your last night of freedom.
And then we also lipia you if you want komonga.
Just one final time before
one
you become
final hurrah.
before you become faithful for the rest of your life.
You guys, that's ironic.
Sinakwanga hivyo, it's the same. Me every time nenda kuacha kitu kama before niache kuchapa. Si nilijiambia bro, wacha tu nichape leo ya mwisho.
One final hurrah.
Yeah, ya mwisho.
guys
Ile smart nimalizane nayo. So ilikuwa na
So
tamaa.
you chapa once or twice.
Nilipata video ingine more interesting later in the night. That is the worst feeling you guys. You bust a nut and then as you're scrolling past, you see a better video.
You get your concept of a video, but it's a very weird concept, you guys. So you guys, so we are that stag party yenye tumeorganizea boy wetu, eh? You guys now, that chick, there's normally the matron of the house, eh? She's the one who's pangaing the thing. Okay. So you pay her, and then now she supplies the mummies, eh? You guys, maze, the starring chick, maze alikuwa na rasa, scar kwa rasa, you guys. Ni kama alikuwa
a deep scar ma.
Yeah, it looked like it had nika alikuwa
missing some
panga fulani kwa rasa, you guys.
Kuna mtu alimkula hage ukwe.
You guys, that guy was not impressed, you guy. Hey, like these guys are giving me a low budget.
She's not complete. Where's the rest of her?
You guys, I'm saying, he really refused to go further with those mummies, you guys. He really opted for his chair. Check out madam. No, twende, washaripa. Cheki, sitaki wewe uko na scar kwa haga. You guys, I'm saying, was really bored with us, eh? You guys can imagine going to
wewe pia like your last night of freedom and then you get something quite substandard.
Although with that chick chomona trao, you guys to twerk on that guy. Unajua venye amekalishwa kwa kiti. Alafu ako mbele yake. So ametoa longi sasa ndio atingise live. Hey! Kwa jamaa kapatana na sky. Na si ule wa kardinali. Check, hey, huyu si ule wa, hey!
Yeah, that is quite sad. But namuelewa yenyewe. Hata mimi singe.
Even me, I was like, aye, but
on my final night, you guys must. But upate something.
But what do you believe?
What do
you think of that stag night concept?
Bachelor thing, I don't know, because most of the things ni unaangalia. Okay, you have your boys, like you have this life. So before you get married, or before you have this girl, like used to hang out with your friends, and maybe I think it's the last time you are by law at least allowed to do that with your boys. So it's like it's one final.
But it's never final hurrah, you guys.
I mean,
we went to those stag places, eh? Hey, Jamaa became, and he was a very quiet guy. The guy became a rabid attender of those joints. Because it's not only during a stag night that you can go there.
Oh, you can go usually on.
You can just go there and komonga those chicks over there, you guys must. You guys, there's not day maze tulikonenda hizo place. We are going to panga another stag night with another pal of mine.
Only find your stag night.
See.
Okay.
So you guys, we were heading to that place, and then tukapitia hapo Spring Valley petrol station. Huyo jamaa akaenda kanunua packet 2 za CD. Tulikuwa wase watatu. So he gave me 2 and then he gave my buddy 2.
Alizifungua
akasema you see we are going to a stag house, so it's safe to go with protection because we don't know what's there, you guys. So he was preparing
for waste. Ni kama gun. Uko strapped.
Man. He was preparing for the future. You guys, so now we've chukua our condiachas. Yangu nimeiweka hapa kwa
breast. Hapa ndo nafaa uweke.
Kwa breast pocket.
Hii ni kuna na mfuko ya shati hapo.
So you guys we've figured over there, you guys we've chilled. Mse ameongea hiyo story ya Stag. So ukiingia hiyo place mademo anakuja na kusalamia one by one.
Check hello.
So you check them out.
Okay.
So the idea is sasa uta choose mmoja. So they came, they salamied us, we bought some drinks, we chilled. Then we got tired, we were like, let's just leave. So si tukaishia you guys. Mimi nikaenda home, I was staying with my girlfriend at the time. So mazee tuko kwa nyumba the next morning, so demu wangu akaniambia, "Hey, by the way, do you have 200 bob?" Mazee nikaingia kwa hiyo pocket yenye ilikuwa na makondiecha, nikafikiria hiyo ni so mbili, nikaitoa you guys. Take it, yes, take it. You guys felt like an idiot, eh? And then you see there are 2 condiachas.
So inamaanisha kuna moja ile.
But
you guys box iko wapi?
You guys box iko wapi and where is one condiacha you guys? You guys just nyamaza de. Nikacheka tu you guys. Huyo dema kaishia you guys. You guys me just you guys nilimpatia story nyingine. Fake. But I was going at my pal was going to Komonga. Atizo nikamshikia makondiecha. Cheki, so Kevo was going to Komonga hapo in Mada, and then he didn't have a pocket,
so limbaia mbili.
I don't know you guys man. Even me
didn't kwa box inge make sense.
I didn't know what I was saying you guys. So I told him nilikuwa na bebea Kevo sijui nini.
But you guys, let me tell you the worst.
Cheki akaniangalia you guys was you think I am an idiot.
The worst place to be as a man is between a woman and the truth. That is the worst place you can stand in this life, you guys, because when you are caught in a lie, you guys, you can never start explaining yourself. Kama hiyo sasa yenyewe honestly.
Like what kind of nonsense is that?
And any stories unajaribu kumwekea hapo ni kama unamfanya akae fala.
You guys, even me, I was not believing my own story, you guys. So the moral of the story is don't do a stag party.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna be faithful, man, be faithful from the beginning.
Yeah, man. You guys, Table Moza is spamming the nini with posts, you guys.
You guys, I don't know, you guys. There's this brown sugar, D'Angelo, you guys.
What the fizz is that, you guys? Yeah? Wewe bana, Ken Beda pia kwa hapa. Ken Beda alinipigia simu manzi. He was asking me how I am.
Mhata jo manzi.
Alikuwa ananiuliza kwani ni nini mbaya na maisha yangu. Nikamwambia I am down but I'm still kicking, you guys. Yeah?
You're gonna be fine.
You guys will not be pinned down, you guys, by life.
Life inakwanga hivyo. Alafu unajuanga wanasemanga God upenda kutest his strongest soldiers. So it's actually an honor to suffer.
You guys, venye hii pod iko karibu kuanza kupenya. Unajua we are 3G subscribers.
3.3 am?
Yeah, ba. So you guys, can you imagine giving up now, you guys? Huh?
I can't even imagine.
It's like imagining the shilling will fika 200.
Which it will.
You think William Samoya analalanga tu poa the whole night? Yeah?
Obviously.
I see you guys.
Because
you don't think he has pressure with the dollar?
First of all, hata akunywangi pombe. So mse by corruption you wisha sangapi? By 10 if akisha conclude
10
corrupt affairs. Akisha watch news aone venye watu wanamtusi. Unadhani yeye watch news by the way?
You have to be hard-hearted to watch the news.
Mazee kwanza venye kuna ngao asiwa serikali saidia.
Yeah.
You guys wendo serikali bana.
But I don't think the news is as bad as Twitter. Ukiingia Twitter mazee,
Twitter is always being cooked.
There's always someone really.
But he has a presence. At least he's not like Unye si alisema kwenda.
I think Unye alikuwa anaingia Twitter personally. I think Ole Etumbi ndio anaingia ngapo ndani.
But also wako na page Twitter yenye post.
William. But it's not him posting.
But he has a page.
Yeah,
Office of the president, I guess.
Yeah, true, you guys, Maze. But I wonder if he has a good night's rest, you guys. Huh?
But anyway, speaking of the news and Twitter and all that, you've seen there's an increase of violence against women, femicide, all that. Like, do you think there's an increase, there's just a spotlight on it now?
No, I think the instances.
Because now it's like it's a challenge. Like every day there's always a new case.
Yeah. And the sad part is if you speak against it, guys are tearing those. Guys are saying...
my comments and you go like, oh, please, let's stop killing women. You get the comments there are horrendous. Yeah,
Siken Beda did a video and guys were even talking like they're killers. What's up with that hate? That men hate. So what's up with that?
I was telling you. See, there's a match. There's a match
this weekend.
This weekend. Me, I'm telling you what we should do. We organize a match for femicide. Organize a match, a protest against women protection, and then we arrest all the people that
the guys who attend.
Because why would you be against such basic human rights?
Yeah, true. Even John Allan Namo had a thread on femicide, and the comments up chini were pretty worrying. Guys were really ngiliang him and saying even men die. I don't think no one is denying that men die. I think guys are just trying to highlight that. It's the same, trying to not normalize.
The thinking is the same with. Remember, there's a time Black Lives Matter, and then now there's the counter argument where all lives matter.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, all lives matter, yes, but like what is happening now is that there's an indiscriminate increase in deaths in this particular group of people, and that is what needs to be addressed.
I think many justify it by saying these are some are whores. And some gold diggers. But does that justify someone being maduliwa?
No. Even the person who committed the most heinous crime, under the law, they still have the right to some of these basic human rights.
Yeah, able to kill that roach, you guys.
Yeah, these are newborn roach.
That's why you should kill it.
Yeah, maybe it's female, you guys. Me, I don't.
You guys
don't want to participate in femicide in roaches, you guys. Me, I'm not a violent man.
That is why you should
manage your responsibility.
It will go and multiply.
No, me, I'm not killing it, you guys.
You guys kill that roach, you guys. Squeeze it, you guys, man. Yeah? You guys,
it's so small, you guys.
It's a baby roach.
I'm gonna be judged by God.
You guys, if you go to hell, that roach will be waiting for you, man. You guys, you're in shit, eh? You guys better repent. So, you guys, I think that thing is tragic. I feel like many people are judges. Say you're saying someone is a whore, maybe you're also a whore, you guys.
Yeah. And there's the thing, nakwambia,
because you're mongering left, right, and center. That double standard.
Regardless of what they are doing. I mean, like no one has the right to take anyone else's life.
Yeah, true. And I feel like that's the point which guys are missing. Like they're missing that point.
And I think also it's you can tell that like all these people who are commenting, who are always there, like there's just a certain group of people who, and then ni kuchochana, unajua, like you go under a post and then you see someone saying something that you were thinking of, but now since they've said it, you get that confidence to even you saying it.
Yeah, true. And I feel like most of these guys don't say these things live.
No.
They say them in their own very small.
No one will come on an interview. That's why I'm saying we organize a protest, and then we see actually like if they actually turn out to protest against, because how will you protest against safety?
True. Like why? That's true, Maze. But the online streets are crazy.
They're crazy.
Hizo comments chini ya hiyo video ya Ken Beda zilinistua sana mno.
Hadi signani Justin ametoa fake kuhusu femicide. I want you to go and look. Uenda uangalie.
The comments? The comments are just as nasty.
Sijaziona, but I'm sure kuna wase wako hapo. There's this guy, he's called I forget his name, but he was just, and then even before he started the video, he's like, I know even in this video we're gonna have comments like that, but still, like, but what do you think is the right course of action? Because I mean, we can speak all we want, like making the conversation, like starting the conversation on it is a good start. But what do you think realistically, like in terms of legislation, in terms of like actual work, what can we do to reduce or end this?
Justin told me one of the things you have to do is wherever you're going, you should share with someone. Like never go to a place incognito. Okay. Although that's not 100% guarantee, but I feel like it helps. like it helps knowing if say Justin is going to meet X on Ngong Road, and that person hears her telling me that by then niko hapa Ngong Road na umse. I feel like one of the red flags is someone trying to hide you and not wanting you to communicate with anyone else in regard to where you are, especially. Like that's also that's a red flag. In terms of the conversation, I think it just has to be had continuously. Like, you know, it's always hard to plant an idea. It's like that uliochio movie inaitwa Inception. The one where someone is sleeping. The concept was when you're sleeping and I want to convince you to do something. For example, I want you to join Kisiangani podcast as a co-host. So when you're sleeping, we enter your brain and plant that idea.
Oh, so it seems that it is your idea.
Yeah, it seems like it's your idea. So now when I'm telling you, like, hey, by the way, I thought about that stuff and I think it would work. So like the concept of that movie was how hard it is to plant an idea in someone's mind. And these things are just planted by just awareness, and guys keep talking about it.
Because also,
but although it might be a whole generation of people who will hear it and never ever comprehend, and now the next generation maybe are the ones who are gonna have that in their minds if the conversation keeps going on.
Because also the problem is some of these cases, I mean, some of them zimekuwa kwa Airbnb, which is why there's that need. But also there are cases where like this woman was just walking home and then she was like grabbed with like 4 men, and then like they did all that stuff to her. Like you see, like there's those things. Even like hata sahi mtu akwambia nimetoka naenda kwa shop.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, you know where they are going, but also now there's that
on the way.
Yeah. So do you think like maybe increased police presence?
Yeah, I think there
like
needs to be more fear of
because I mean, like, violence is there, but it's more indiscriminate to women. Because they are like they hawana hiyo nguvu pase. Because sahi ukitembea hivyo, I mean, mtu atakuangalia ako like ai wewe unaweza kanika unaweza jitetea, but if looking at a lady, she's like huyu anakadi defenseless.
Yeah, true. The government obviously needs to provide more security and so that you can feel safe on the road.
The space has ended.
When it has ended itself, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening, you guys.
The fizzy image end. Yeah, that is sad, you guys.
Especially sema maze. Now on that low note.
You guys, on that low note, you guys, maze. So you guys, Bana, I think since we are doing an audio also, let's not keep it going. We've been here for 43 minutes. We are trying to sort out our video recording situation, so you guys will have to bear with us until that particular date.
Yeah, but for one thing is for sure, we are never giving up. We are never backing down.
Yeah.
We'll always be here, and as long as you guys are there to listen to us, we will do our best to do our duty
to God
and to our country.
Yeah, maze, you guys. The Nzigas have been really there for us. I've really been feeling depressed because of that. Feeling like I'm letting them down, you guys.
But now, that is the thing. It's like more than ever right now, we share a huge portion of our lives with other people. Like I was seeing this video is like if you want to really succeed in TikTok, like the amount of hours in a day you need just to dedicate on TikTok. Like you ever gone on TikTok like from this time to this time, this guy is, let's say someone like Andrew Kibe. Like this guy is always like his life revolves around whatever he's doing. You know, and sometimes maybe your life is not going that great. So I mean, you can fake a smile for a day or two, but after a while, I mean,
and I feel like maybe you should also share that, huh?
Yeah, other than kujifanya hapo like everything is okay. And that is the one thing I love about this pod, because we always try to be truthful. We are not trying to create an image that is not who we are. Yeah,
true, man. Yeah. And I guess everyone goes through such things in their life.
And in doing that, we get to connect with more people, because this is how life is.
Yeah, man. Life is up and life is down sometimes, you guys. So I guess you have to enjoy the journey, both upward and downward, you
guys. As it shafts you.
So on that very shafting note, thank you for listening to this podcast. My name is Emmanuel Kisigani.
And my name is Bashir Halaiki.
See you guys on the next one.
Have a good night.
But nimesema see you. They're not seeing us.
Okay. Hear us on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.